All right. Hey, folks. Adam Baldwin here from Lawrencetown, Nova Scotia. We're at the marvelous East Coast, the Lawrencetown Surf Company out here in Lawrencetown. Nice to be doing one of these from my neighborhood. Thanks, Nico and Joel and the gang here for letting this old dog in your place. If my daughter's still up, I'm gonna try to sing this for her. This is her new favorite song. It's jitters here. All right, here she goes. There she goes again, pulsing through my brain, and I just can't contain this feeling that remains. There she goes again, racing through my brain, and I just can't contain this feeling that remains. There she goes again. She calls my name, calls my name. No one else could do the same, and I just can't contain this feeling that remains. Oh, there she goes again. She calls my name, holds my vein. No one else could feel the same, and I just can't contain this feeling that remains. There she goes, there she goes, there she goes. Sorry, Dahlia. Daddy will rehearse next time, babe. How's everybody? I hope you're good. I hope, God, I hope you're good. Strange days indeed that we've come up against here again, out my way and everywhere. Still, I gotta believe that we're coming out of it pretty soon. It sure feels that way, but it's just a drag to keep sort of revisiting all these lockdowns and things like that. But I'm glad to be able to be doing this. I'm glad you're here. Let's just pretend like nothing's happening, and that I'm just playing a show at a surf shop because I can. I had some sweaters for sale earlier, but I guess they're gone, which is awesome. We got them acid washed, and I felt like that was going to sort of test the limits of some folks' fandom, but apparently the demand was greater than even I anticipated. I think that's really cool. I can't wait to see some of those things out in the wild. They won't be hard to spot, I don't imagine. This song's called No Telling When, and it's emblazoned all over some scummy acid-washed sweaters that you'll see floating around. New York City sunset. They said this city never sleeps. They tell you not to mind the freaks. And when Davy moved into Gracie and they gave Eddie the axe, you gotta love the Democrats. All right. There's a couple on Fifth Avenue, and they've been sparring for a while. I really hope they can reconcile. Really, what is there to fight about? What's another coat of fur? You really gotta feel for her. Yeah, Trey, some kids got shot on that 2 train, but that's half a world away. That'll teach those other youngsters with their noisy arcade games. Don't you bother me for change. There's preachers on every corner. We got hustlers on the bus. That doesn't leave any room for us. Then the hookers took the theaters. They got a different kind of show. Oh man, you really ought to go. Trade St. Lawrence is back at 8H. Chevy's a movie man for hire. And at least we're rid of that Piscopo. It's Sinatra, it was tired. And Billy Martin's just been fired. The scoundrels down on Wall Street, dressing up like fatty cats. They turn their nose at us ratty packs. And if greed is good for me, then who am I to say I'll let them tuck all my money away? There's some dope sick ballerinas. They talk in circles with their friends. They've just escaped from Juilliard. They're gonna pirouette and then they'll dance their way down Broadway, but I cannot tell you when. No, there's no telling when. I'll be back again. There's no telling when I'll be back again. All right. Thanks, buds. How are we doing there, Ben? Thumbs up from my man Ben Chenzi here, who's sending it out over the World Wide Web this evening. I made a lot of promises to Ben this evening, and I haven't kept a one of them. I didn't show up with the gear I required. I was late. And then the thing that's making all the sound travel, I didn't bring the charger for that. Then I told him I'd buy him dinner, and the place across the street that makes pizza doesn't have an oven right now. So I brought him a day-old cold pizza from my home, and he's quietly suffering here at the surf shop this evening. If anything sounds weird, just type it right into that chat, and Ben will let me know, and then I'll just, I don't know, tap out or something. This is a song called Battle Scar. No, you know what? I think I played that the last time I did one of these. I don't think we need to hear that one this evening. What's a little something different? Did anybody say anything? Folks, let's take a request right now, huh? This is going to take a minute, isn't it? It will, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm so glad to hear that they're a hit. Oh, this one in particular, or just the ones I sold? Both. All right, we can get into that later. This is a song called Delirious. Whispered fire breath off her acid tongue, her kisses corroded my face, and with tears in her eyes and blood in her nose, she said she'd found an acquired taste. Well, she gone that bitch straight into the night without deliberation. She'll survive to find, to her frantic dismay, she's run out of medication. So rise and rise and rise, she shines with the dread of the day in her bloodshot eyes. Now higher and higher and higher she climbs, delirious for serious, seriously. Well, she strides about on a dagger's edge. There's been a change in her chemistry, but her eyes don't lie. They say with certainty she's got no love for this revelry. Yeah. So higher and higher and higher she climbs with the dread of the day in her bloodshot eyes. Now rise and rise and rise she signs, delirious or serious, seriously. She runs, she flees, the search for peace, for love, for light, it's out of reach. She'll rise to find the blood has dried. She fought, she cried, so long goodbye. Oh, now rise and rise and rise she shines with the dread of the day in her bloodshot eyes. Now higher and higher and higher she climbs, delirious for serious, seriously. She's delirious for serious. She's delirious for serious. Oh, and rise and rise and rise she shines. Oh, and rise Thanks, buds. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like I did that last week. The story stays the same. I'll save it for another one. I do strongly suspect I'll be doing another one of these before too long. I don't want to beat the horse dead, you know. At some point, this song's going to come out on a record, and I feel like everybody's going to be sick of it. It'll leave y'all wanting more. That said, I do only have so many songs, and most of them people don't ask me to play. What have I got here? Here's a newish one. I played it a few times last season on the cross-country chin-up. Okay, yeah. I'll get to that, I'm sure. This song is called Whatever. How's that go, though? Brother. I got a better idea. Well, I try to remember that song. I live out this way near about 5 minutes down the road from the surf shop here. I don't know that I've played this to an audience before. We were going to play it a couple weeks ago and opted not to. I don't think we played it. But on my street, there's a stretch of beach, sandy beach, and on that beach there's the remnants of an old boat. I suspect it's a fishing boat, because at the end of my road there's a little fishing village. And I sort of heard conflicting reports about how it got there, but I walk down there all the time with my kids, and I see it, and the old spikes that held this thing together, somebody pounded them into this wood, and it's still there. You can it's just kind of amazing to see something that old and imagine the people that built it, and that thing is still sitting there on the shore of the Causeway Road. So I kind of made up this little story about how it could have gotten there. This is called Betrayal on the Causeway Road. It's for all the folks who've walked by that thing. They call me Danny Fingers, and how I got that name is the source of some contention. So let me set it all straight. I set out for vindication for my brother's lost soul after a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. I started fishing with my daddy back in '73. We made enough from the quota, we could start a little fleet. Earl Ronnie got an old Cape Island that'll sell for a steal, 30 foot with a Detroit diesel and a hell of a keel. So we bought a boat for my brother and his own tag too. Built the traps with my daddy like my daddy used to do. And goddamn, on the first day of fishing, not a mile from his home, my brother took an ungodly load of water. Every seam on the hull let go. It was a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. A dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Oh, my mama's still crying. My daddy took to the drink. Me, I just got angry with all the time to think. Ronnie's gonna have to meet his own maker. I'm gonna go it alone. How's my brother supposed to get himself to heaven when we never did find his bones? I got some old booze bottles loaded with kerosene, stuffed rags down the necks of them, grabbed some TNT and then I drank up the courage, grabbed my Navy cut smokes to avenge the dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. That dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Untied my boat from her mooring, lit up a cigarette, came on the gas a little heavy, and I slipped on the deck. Well, as God is my witness, I never will forget that smell. My cigarette caught a bottle, brought all the fury of hell. Floated through 3 Fathom Harbor, round a reserve in the wedge. The tide spit me out in the morning, other side of Rudy's head. How long I was out for, well, it's hard to know. I'll tell you one thing for certain, I blew off my fingers and my toes. It was a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. A dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Goddamn. La na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. La na 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 na. La na na na. Da 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 na 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 na. Now her keel's still sitting in the seaside sands. I had to give up on the fishing on account of my hands. Well, if you're looking for a lesson when it comes to revenge, you better leave it to the ocean. She's gonna win in the end with a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Beware of a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Beware of a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Beware of a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. I did it. I got through it. It's a mouthful, that one. Okay. Yeah, uninterrupted. I got you. I remember the other one now, I think. It's called Whatever. Life's a trip at a breakneck speed, so when you're talking to me, would you spare me the fiction? I'll suffer a fool, but I can't suffer a liar. I can tell my own tales in the Queen's perfect diction. Now who was it that gave me all this toxic waste and this ice in my veins that I see when I'm bleeding? Will I give her my darkness like I gave her my curls? And can I give her the world that was taken from me? And hold on tight, this is only the beginning. Let saints be saints and the sinners go down swinging. And hold on tight, let's fight, oh flight, oh flight, oh fight, oh whatever. Is a curse just a blessing? That got all fucked up and did it trip in a rut and forget its ambition. That's just how I feel on the fairest of days, like a curse in a haze of my narrow volition. Hold on tight, this is only the beginning. Let saints be saints and the sinners go down swinging. Hold on tight, it's fight or flight, or fight or fight, or whatever. Well, life's a trip, and at the end of the page I'll be stuck in my ways, but it'll make for good reading. Will she learn about love, about truth, about faith from her daddy's mistakes, or will she learn just like me? And hold on tight, this is only the beginning. Let saints be saints and the sinners go down swinging. Hold on tight, it's fight or flight, or flight or fight, or whatever. And hold on tight, this is only the beginning. Let saints be saints and the sinners go down swinging. Hold on tight, it's fight or flight, or flight or fight, or whatever. Thanks. How are we? We good? Sound all right? I don't obviously have the luxury of being in a studio with, $100,000 or more of the finest equipment for recording and sound engineering that the planet has ever engineered. But we're making do. My man Ben's here with my piece of junk laptop, and at least the cameras are nice. The backdrop's pretty cool, if I don't mind saying. A lovely Vespa. That's a new one for me. Any complaints, forward them to Ben Chenzi at askjeeves.com or something. Oh yeah, okay, I got that on the set list, oddly enough. I'll do that. I'll do that next set, because I don't know if I remember the words. This song's called A Bit Much. Yeah, I haven't played much of this one either. Comfortable here, Ben. Sorry, everybody. Bear with me here. Hey, that's better. She looked like the sure thing. She just said, you poor thing, get your ass out the cold. You're getting much too old. She put up her red hair, stood with her back bare. I can't say what it was. I won't say we weren't in love, but nothing like it lasts too long. I won't say we're too far gone, but would you look at the two of us? There's an ocean so blue for us. I won't kick up a big fuss, but I find it a bit much. Well, I can't find the words, yes. It's like we parlayed our bad bits into something much worse. Should have snapped shut the goddamn purse. Just a couple of young fools playing the house rules without knowing the game, without nobody else to blame. Good luck can only last so long. Safe to say that our luck is gone, but would you look at the two of us? There's an ocean so blue through us. I won't kick up a big fuss, but I find it a bit much. Now we're down in the ditch, alright, and I've been pitching a fit all night. Finding it hard, I said, to be lost and discarded. Let's forget the whole thing, take back this old thing. This less is more thing ain't any less than this sure thing. Would you look at the two of us? There's an ocean so blue for us. I won't kick up a big fuss, but I find it a bit much. I ain't gonna spit and cuss. I know it hurts like a bitch, but I ain't gonna kick dust. Find it a bit much, much. I ain't gonna kick dust. I find it a bit much. Thanks, gang. I gotta work that chorus out. I don't love the melody, Ben, of the chorus. Needs work. He left. He hated it. What time are we at there, bud? Is it 9:37? 9:37. All right. I guess if you're there's no fun acid washed shirts remaining this go round, but there still are some t-shirts, some songs for the parlor shirts available on Bandcamp if you're so inclined. I made a joke. I made a joke when we did this last time that I would tear the sleeves off for you if you wanted to, and it was stunning how many people. I made 2 trips into the city to tear sleeves off of t-shirts, and I think that is so funny. So anyway, the offer stands. I was thinking today, I'm anytime there's a photograph of me with sleeves on my arms, it's like I hear about it on Instagram, which is funny. I think that there's 2 people that are renowned for wearing cutoff shirts. There's probably more, but I am one of them, and also Larry the Cable Guy is the other. Which, you know, it just was an interesting thought I had earlier. It's a Sheryl Crow song from off the Songs for the Parlor. God, I feel like hell tonight. Tears of rage I cannot hide. You'll be the last to help you understand. Are you strong enough to be my man? My man. Nothing's true and nothing's right. Just let me be alone tonight. 'Cause you can't change the way I am. But are you strong enough to be my man? Lie to me, I promise I'll believe. Lie to me, but please don't leave. Oh, don't you leave me. Oh, don't leave. I have a face I cannot show. I make the rules up as I go. Just try and love me if you can. Are you strong enough to be my man? Are you strong enough to be my man? When I've shown you that I just don't care, and when I'm throwing punches in the air, when I'm broken down and I can't stand, but you be man enough to be my man. Lie to me, I promise I'll believe. Lie to me, but please don't leave. Oh, don't leave me. Oh, don't leave, don't leave. Oh, don't you leave me. Thanks, buds. Hi? Oh, no. So I made a bet with a guy, I think he's out in British Columbia somewhere. I don't watch hockey. I haven't watched hockey in 20 years. For some reason, I saw somebody comment on my Instagram post from earlier that he was going to be watching the Canadiens Senators game, and I said, spoiler alert, the Habs win. And I don't know what's going on with those guys at all. But he said, let's make a wager. If the Habs win, he's going to shave a mustache into himself, and if the Senators win, then I'll have a mustache probably this time tomorrow. Even if the Habs win, I kind of got it in my head now that I'm just gonna go for it. It's getting warm outside. Anyway, keep me abreast of the score of that hockey game. I don't know anything about them anymore. Let's see here. I'll try this one. I don't know who asked for this, but it's a deep Adam Baldwin cut. I haven't yet found a home for it on a record. It's a song about where I grew up, like sort of not just where I grew up, but it's a song about growing up into being a musician, I guess. It's called Highest of Hopes, and one of these days I'll find a home for it. Until then, it'll be on YouTube. Where to begin? Maybe when I was 16 and I was half the man that my daddy had been. So I bought a guitar, drove around in my mama's old car, and I dreamed of being a rock and roll star. We had the highest of hopes, we had the highest of hopes, but our backs on the ropes. Gotta play downtown, I got a show at the Glory Hound. We get $60 just for messing around. There was nobody there, began to think that nobody cared. So we drank and drank till the fridges were bare. But we had the highest of hopes, we had the highest of hopes, with our backs on the ropes. Now a few years ahead, I make some money in a rock and roll band, but we drank and drug till we nearly were dead. I fall in love every night, like yesterday they're all cast aside. We go on pretending like everything is right. We got the highest of hopes, we got the highest of hopes, but our backs on the road. We got the highest of hopes, oh, we got the highest of hopes, but our backs on the road. 25 years old, I left my wife and my son back at home, and I blew the smoke out of Toronto. We got the highest of hopes, we got the highest of hopes, but our backs on the roads. We got the highest of hopes, but our backs on the roads. Highest of hopes, we got our highest of hopes. All right, thank you. As good a time as any for a little cocktail break. We'll be back in 15-ish. Thanks for being here and thanks for hanging out. This feels wonderful. We'll be back here at the Lawrencetown Surf Company in just a few moments. Thanks, gang. I think we're back. We're gonna try our darndest to make this work. We'll see how pans out. A lot of love for the Backstreet Boys, so I guess I can't ignore it any longer. Although loneliness has always been a friend of mine, I'm leaving my life in your hands. People say I'm crazy and that I am blind, risking it all at a glance. And how you got me blind is still a mystery. I can't get you out of my head. Don't care what is written in your history, as long as you're here with me. I don't care who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you love me. Who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you love me, baby. Every little thing that you have said and done feels like it's deep within me. Oh, 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 you did, as long as you love me, baby. I tried to hide it, so I guess it shows when you look into my eyes. And from we're just playing to a bunch of surfboard. Know what else to do but to keep moving forward. Oh yeah, we can try it. Welcome back, folks. Boy, howdy. This feels like the old days of these silly programs that we used to put on. We've run into some internet troubles. We're going to try to do this with just sound for now. Nobody needs to see my mug anyway. This is like an old-fashioned radio broadcast or something. We're going to give it a we're using the data on my phone to try to make this work. So here's hoping. If it's brutal, just let us know in the chat. Let us know how you're feeling in general. Is the show everything you'd hoped it'd be? Is it everything you hoped it wouldn't be? This song is about a gas station in Fall River, Nova Scotia. This is for the Stevens family. It's called Gerald Burgess Racetrack, full serve auto. I'm a jockey at the gas bar on highway number 2. I've been working here since I was 17. Get your newspaper auto while your tires get a rotation. At Gerald Burgess Racetrack, full serve service station. Now go to Snow and Stewie, stop by every morning to shoot the breeze before they start the day. I don't know what brings them in here. It ain't my pot of coffee. At Gerald Burgess Racetrack, full serve auto body. At Gerald Burgess Racetrack, full serve auto body. Not good things, but it don't come cheap, and cheap things don't come good. Jerry's boys will cure whatever's ailing you underneath your hood. Now there's another shop around the way, but the work they do is shoddy. Go down to Gerald Burgess Racetrack, full serve auto body. It's close to quitting time. She pulls in for some unleaded. I said I get out of here in 45. She says, babe, I'm in no hurry. If not patient, we'll stay in bed tomorrow. We can take a day's vacation. Forget about the oil change and all the engine maintenance. At Gerald Burgess Racetrack, full serve service station. At Gerald Burgess Racetrack, full serve service station. Full serve service station. Full serve service station. Full serve service station. got thumbs up from Ben. I don't know if he's just humoring me or not, but he shakes his head no. I trust that you're here. I'm terribly sorry. As soon as I put my guitar down after that last set, the internet died here, and also the Montreal Canadiens scored 2 goals, from what I gather. Okay, and you can see me again, apparently.
Yeah. Felt like that scene in RV, the movie, where the guy's trying to like send an email.
RV?
Yeah, RV. It's a.
With Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Okay, you're obviously a lot younger than I am. I'm not. Actually, I don't think I've seen. Is Jeff Daniels in it? Anyways.
I don't know, but yeah, it was a bit of. It seems like they couldn't see you, but you're probably about 7 square.
Well, that's fine by me. I look like the Mario Brothers. I'm into that.
Well, let's give this a shot.
Yeah, well, we're trying our best here, folks. Eastlink, they got a lot of work to do. My God, the money you pay for a wire to be plugged into your. Anyway, it's good vibes tonight. None of this. None of this. Speaking of good vibes, I've been separated from my best friend on the planet since early November, I think, or late October. We played some shows in Charlottetown at the Trailside. Matt Mays. I miss him so terribly. I miss singing with him. I miss carrying on with him. He's got this. Sometimes when we're in hotels on the road, we'll find like the perfect movie that we need to watch at the time. The fates conspire to make us feel less hungover or make us miss home a little bit less. His laugh, I miss his laugh when he really gets going. He's got this real high laugh that I would do anything to be in a shitty hotel room in Yarmouth or something watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Anyway, I miss him, and if I can't sing his songs with him, I'm just going to sing his songs by myself. I was a fan of Matt Mays long before I was in his band, and I'm so lucky to know him. I'm so lucky to get to play with him, and I cannot wait to be able to do it again. This is my, today it's my favorite song of his. I saw it coming from far away, riding along the plains, down through the rivers and streams, to visit me in a dream. I left my life behind, buried it in the sand. Maybe I'll get back someday and dig it up again. Lost souls stay gone for good. Keep your satisfied mind. I saw it coming from far away. It was falling down with the rain. So I pulled it from the rivers and streams, shot it right into the vein again. I left my life behind, buried it in the sand. Maybe I'll get back someday, I'll dig it up again. Maybe I'll get back someday, I'll dig it up again. I'll dig it up again. Lost souls stay gone for good. Keep your satisfied mind. Disappear into the night. Keep your satisfied mind. Lost souls stay gone for good. Stay gone. Stay gone. Stay gone. Miss you, bruv. 3-2 for Montreal. Now, is that right? Huh. Must be that Vincent Damfoos. Kirk Muller. Oops-a-daisy. Hope you're all feeling good, gang. I hope, my favorite thing about doing these shows last year was the reports from Ryan San Angelo of the goings on in the chat. And for the first few that we were doing, I would have a computer facing me, and I could kind of see that there was a lot of activity on there, and I love that. It really gave me a sense that I was with a bunch of people. I hope that's what y'all got out of it as well. If we've, I'm riddled with anxiety, and I don't like crowds of people, but when I'm, I sure miss them when I can't have them. Anyway, I hope there's some connection and some sort of a transmission between all of us this evening. Sure feels like it to me. This is a love song, a falling out of love song that I would have loved Roy Orbison to sing it. Anyway. Clouds under my lover's feet, with 1,000 other people, she's alone. Me, I'm just a voice in need. What's a woman like her doing with me? Where the sun and the moon collide, I'll meet her there anytime. Her eyes have seen a trace of gold, that every king would beg to behold. I've only one place to go, that's back in her arms or on my way home, where the sun and the moon still shine. They flew me, babe, in the very same sky, and then the two of our hearts collide. I'll meet her there anytime. I hope I don't stray too far. All these days on the road ain't the, and I hope she don't take it too hard. She'll light up a flame instead of curse in the dark, where the sun and the moon still shine. They float around you, babe, in the very same sky, and then the two of our hearts collide. I'll meet her there anytime. Oh, I'll meet her there anytime. Oh, I'll meet her there anytime. Oh, I'll meet her there anytime. Thank you. This is another one. Never quite found a home. It's we recorded a version of it for the No Telling When record, but I just didn't love it. It didn't sound enough like Born to Run. Which, if it is gonna be like, that guy needs to lay off the Springsteen records for a minute. But it's about where I grew up. It's a suburb of Halifax, Fall River, Waverly, Wellington. When I was in high school, I hated it out there. It seemed like the smallest place in it, and the least interesting place in the world. When I was 16, 17 years old, I had a lot of fun. I had a great bunch of friends out there, and I loved seeing them. But it was why, but I didn't get it. And now I'm almost 35 years old. I got 2 kids, and I would do anything to live out there these days. Especially with the way the housing market is going, it'd be nice to live out there. We spent I grew up kayaking. I spent every summer and spring and a lot of the thought that I could save you, girl, but it all fell apart. Maybe you should keep that job. Oh, honey, hand to my heart. And then I split the dark when a shot rang out. All the neighbors stood outside on their porches just to see what all the noise was about. I said, did you hear that, baby? That's the sound of our lives. I think it's finally taking a turn. just like a grip's been broken, and I cut loose. Put the pedal down, there's fuel to burn, and I said, I told you I could save you, girl. Bought you a brand new car. I told you you could quit that job. Oh, in my hand and my heart, I told you you could quit that job. Oh, in my hand to my heart. Oh, oh. Thank y'all. Are we still broadcasting? Holy smokes, I can't wait to see the kudo bill.
So Maze, as of the last song, Maze is in the chat, and over 300 plus people stuck it out through all this.
All right. A couple, 300 of you. So you stuck around. You were patient with me. I very much appreciate it. I don't understand any of the wires that are run through this surf shop right now. But it's a good thing Ben's here. I want to thank him. Everybody, thank Ben, because he taught me that I can send internet from my phone to computers. I learned that this evening. Yeah. By the way, I just want everybody to know that I don't know if it made its way onto YouTube or not, but I swear to God, I tried to play that Backstreet Boys song, and I think I give up. It's not meant to be. There's not enough bandwidth. There's not enough bandwidth in the world for my rendition of that. Yeah, right. Well, I'll do it. I'll do it in front of human beings someday. I'll probably have a heart attack or something. Yeah, sometime around then. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about sad shit, but it's in Nova Scotia right now. I don't know what it's all about. There's a lot of people moving here, and the price of a home has skyrocketed, and it's kind of funny to see. You know, I think the East Coast of Canada was maybe one of the better kept secrets in the world for a little while, and I think the secret's out. But as a result, it's becoming difficult for people to find a home right now. Rent has gotten a bit out of control, and the price of a house it's gotten crazy. Anyway, all that to say, this song is kind of about the opposite. It's about not all that long ago when all my buds from high school, not all of them, a lot of them, they had to pack up and move west for to greener pastures, and now some of them are coming back, but the rest of the country seems to be following suit. Anyway, when you get here, there's some rules to follow. That's all I'm going to say. You got to love thy neighbor. And wear your mask if you own a pizza shop. Yeah, anyway, it's called Living Proof. I shook the branches on a money tree, and all the leaves fell to my feet. Oh, I ain't got time for no seeds to grow, so I guess I'll pack my things and go. Ooh, ooh. I got a basement apartment in God's country. Well, it ain't no worse than the penthouse suite in the dirty old city that I left today. I packed my things and I drove away. Yeah, I packed my shit and I drove away. And as for the writing on the wall, I swear it's the gospel truth. Had you asked me for what it all was worth, had you asked me for the proof, I'm the living proof. La 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 la. Now I'm on a bus to Saskatoon. I'm stuck beside the bride and the groom. She ain't quite sure if he's the one. Says her daddy won't look no bastard son. Well, he had no money, but he took her hand, and he gave her his mama's wedding band. Says we're going west to the oil sand. Pack it big, mama, for the promised land. Yeah, pack it big, baby, for the promised land. And as for the writing on the wall, I don't know what to be the truth. Had you asked me for what it might be worth, had you asked me for the proof, I'm the living proof. La 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 la. I'm heading home for some peace and rest, till the devil reared her ugly head. Would you send his daughter my regards? I'm flying home with a broken heart. Yeah, I'm heading home with a broken heart. And as for the writing on the wall, I don't know what to be the truth. Had you asked me for what it might be worth, had you asked me for the proof, but you never asked me for the proof. La 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 Thank y'all. Forgot to mention, this is actually a birthday party for Krista Connors. I felt I should invite as many people as I could to this this person's birthday party. It's what we all need right now. Is 300 or 400 people at a birthday party. Happy birthday, Krista, wherever you're at. I hope you're good. I hope you're enjoying your evening. I I hope you got a nice cold cocktail. I am without alcohol this evening, which is a change for me. I feel like I'm handling it okay, but I did happen to find a Bud Light Orange in the garage out back of the shop here. So I owe somebody a Bud Light Orange. Anyway, I hope you all are enjoying yourself, and thanks again for being here. Thanks, Nico, for having me to the shop. When things sort of get back to normal, actually, I think right now you can. They're doing like a curbside pickup, and I may be wrong, but I think you can rent surfboards here. I'm pretty sure you can rent wetsuits and stuff. They got super cool T-shirts and sweaters and stuff in this place. Check it out. If there's, I mean, what else you got to do right now but learn to surf? I should probably take my own advice. It's a good time to be outdoors and be one with nature. I couldn't stop myself from saying that. It just fell out. I feel like an idiot. I'm going to do a couple more. Oh, right on. Everybody say happy birthday to Krista. She's on in the little Gab Fest there on YouTube. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, thanks, Chuck, for the guitar. This is my birth father's Gibson J200, and boy, howdy, what a rig. I feel powerful when I play it for some reason. Actually, it probably clashes with this shirt now that I think of it. I don't know what wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. This is like housekeeping stuff. These shows are free. You don't have to. I don't want to see a bunch of messages saying, "How do we pay you?" You don't have to. However, I do have I think a Bandcamp link in the video here. If you want to buy a record, if you already got them, don't sweat it. We're even. But you can scoop them up on there. If you want it signed, I'd be happy to sign it. Send one to a bud if you want. But if not, don't sweat it. We're cool. I'm not going to hold it against you. If you, money's hard to come by these days, and I sold my scummy acid wash shirt, so I'm good for a minute anyway. This is a song. It's a song called Bonnie Raitt. Such a dad water bottle, that thing. Was that on camera just now? Okay. Oh, I'm moving out of town with my wife and my child. We got our little dog Willie in a record pile. Got a nice little kitchen and a fireplace right beside the post office and a little cafe. Oh, my best friend Maddie moving down the road to the old schoolhouse down on Octalone. Says he'll buy me a drink and he'll save me a stew. Play the shitty jukebox at the beverage room. Well, you'll all be coming the very next day. I got a couple of records, I got a couple of tapes. I got blood on the tracks and time fades away. But I only wanna listen to Miss Bonnie Raitt. Says I got a couple records and a couple of tapes. But I only wanna listen to Miss Bonnie Raitt. Says I got a couple records and a couple of tapes. Tapes, tapes, whoa, oh, oh. But we only ever listen to Miss Bonnie Raitt. Thank you. I'll tell you what, I miss my band too. I can't wait to make the loudest noises possible with the fellas. We've been, it's coming up on a year now. We've been chipping away at a new record of mine. I'm really trying to get it done, but it's going a little slower than I hoped it would, but we're getting there. And as much as I'd like to play loud rock and roll music, it's a super super folk record. So. But in any event, maybe we can do one of these with the fellas at some point or whatever. I'd do anything to hear some guitars on Stun and watch Leith for a minute, you know. Anyway, if they start kind of relaxing things, then I'll bring a couple of the boys in for some of these. I really don't think this will be the last one. Yeah, this is the last song of the evening. Thank you all very much. Thank you one more time to the fine folks here at the Lawrencetown Surf Company here on Highway 207. Learn to surf. Come on out, check this place out. It's super cool. It just looks cool in here. If nothing else, come in and I don't know what they got back there on that shelf. It looks like sunscreen, and they got some sunglasses and toques and hats and everything you need for a day at the beach. So thanks, Nico, and Jill. Thanks, Ben, Mel, and Louie for making sure this got off the ground. And thank you all so much for watching. I love doing this, as strange as it is. Let's do it again soon. Have a lovely evening. Peace and love. Take care of each other. She came up the stairs like I wished her there, like a vision from a dream. She sat in a chair and she twirled her hair. I hope that she's making eyes at me. We were dancing, we were floating, like the smoke we were smoking. Well, there was nothing to be spoken, just the smoke we were smoking. Oh. Well, she takes me on down the Causeway Road to feel the sand under her feet. Gonna take all of our trouble and take all of our worry, and she'll send it out to sea. And let the tide take your trouble, oh, let it take them all away. Well, my eyes are getting blurry, Oh, let the tide take our worries and all the days that are in between. Anywhere you wanna go, all that remains to be seen. Honey, I can love you with my eyes closed. Oh, whoa, oh. We can catch some wind somewhere you might have been, or we can sleep under the stars. We'll buy a Chevrolet and some records we can play, and I will sell all my guitars, and we can take our love any place, my love. We can make our love until we shake, my love, and all the days in between. Anywhere you wanna go, all that remains to be seen. Honey, I can love you with my eyes closed. Whoa. Oh. Now we're breaking out. Now we're breaking out. Now we're breaking out. We're breaking out. We're breaking out. Oh, we're escaping now, and anywhere you wanna go. Anywhere you wanna go. Anywhere you wanna go. Anywhere you wanna go. Honey, I can love you with my eyes closed. Well, I can love you with my eyes closed. Well, I can love you with my eyes closed. Well, I can love you. Oh, I can love you. Well, I can love you with my eyes. Oh. Thank you all very much. I love you dearly. To steal a phrase from Jerry Springer, take care of yourself and each other. I love you all. Thank you.